Alright, we're back. And this is the live that I wanted to do that I mentioned in the video uploaded earlier today. Now, I could queue up Kanga spikes, however, I feel it's significantly more likely that I will not get to use Vanilluxe past, I don't know, today. I don't know if it's gonna stay in the tier for very long though. And so I wanted to make sure that I got a chance to use Vanilluxe. It's a very strong Pokemon. I'm using Choice Specs because I just want to click Blizzard. Heavy Duty Boots is probably a better set just because you do prevent people from trying to prevent Vanilluxe from breaking just through aggressive doubles and, making sure it doesn't have the chance to ever throw off an attack. However, Heavy Duty Boots sets do not hit as hard as Spec sets do. And as a result, I think they're a lot less fun. And what are we all about on this channel? We're all about fun. So I figured firing off stupidly strong blizzards would be much more enjoyable to watch. So I'm apparently at 1400. That's actually that's pretty helpful, I'm not gonna lie. Now, our opponent's team, honestly, I just see how much Bogle I don't want to switch into Vanilluxe. Now, I don't know if he would go into Wishy or Fisk versus this. Would he try to catch the Blizzard with this? Or would he try to mid-ground and just hope that this doesn't take a whole bunch? Probably takes like upwards of 40. Fortunately, I have a Hatcham for this. Now, if you've been watching for a while, you'll probably notice that this is a team that I've more or less used beforehand. And I pretty much just put a Vanilluxe on it. I could have replaced Beartick with a Bombasnow as well, just to have the 2 snow warding mons. That might have been a little bit better. But, I think this works. Now, I think Vanilluxe can lead against anything on his team, and just click Blizzard. Have fun. You too. What a nice guy. Oh! Ho ho ho! So there's Specs Vanilluxe power. I didn't think he would set rocks there, honestly, because I have the Hatchram. I don't really know why you went for rocks immediately. I feel like that's not your best chance of winning. Yeah, so here's Vanilluxe, and why I think Choice Specs is very good. As you can see, even resistant Pokemon take a lot. Even Fisk, a very bulky Pokemon, takes a lot. He straight up gave me his Fisk. Dude does not know what to do about this Pokemon, which is pretty understandable, all things considered. Now, he did go out to a Malamar here. I don't really know what to expect from it. Oh, he's lefties. Oh dear, dear, oh dear. Now, this is a bit of an issue. Malamar could maybe break my team. I'm gonna paralyze it first. We're gonna try to cheese through it with paralysis. I really don't have a better way of managing this threat. Oh god, and he just... Oh, okay. We're gonna hope that he gets some poor rolls here. Alright, well we crit there. Well, we know he has to rest here, so I'm gonna make the aggressive switch to my Vanilluxe here. And now we're gonna just try to chunk this down. Ah, yes. Now this is, again, further demonstration of how, when Vanilluxe is given free turns, it's just so good. Again, I think boot sets are a lot better, probably, than Specs, even though there's not as much damage output from them. Just because you get to have the extra longevity. I'm gonna sack the Clefairy because I literally do not need it. What do I want to go into? He would definitely go out to this if I went Beartick. Right? Yeah, I'll still go into this anyway. We'll fire for nice superpower. Show this man why the bear... Oh, he went out to Garbodor. Well, I guess I'll go Hatcham now. But, Vanilluxe when given free turns is so scary because not a lot wants to take the Blizzard. It's just really hard to position against it, I feel. Why did you not want to Wishy-Washy, man? Come on. There we go. We do deflect that spike. And... what would you go into? Probably the more Pico, right? So we'll double into Sanda. Yeah. And this lets us get up our rocks. He can go out to this. I'm fine with that. I mostly just want to make sure that I am... Yes. I want to make sure that I'm forcing him to defog. I don't want to deal with having rocks up. And so if I can play a game without rocks, then that's a win for me. Please go Garbodor. He went wishy-washy. Well, that's not bad for me either, though. As it means I go into Vanilluxe and I press Specs Freeze Dry. He can go Rotom here, but like... he ain't taking that well. Oh, he... Yo, that was a play. Now I got my Glaceon. I don't think he can one-shot me with anything. Oh god, this probably is Protect though, doesn't it? I am Scarf, so I do outspeed this. I'm Scarf Modest, as I'm pretty sure Modest gives you just enough for Liepard. And the only relevant target that I can really think of for Jolly would be like, not Jolly, for Timid would be what? Maybe a Lowland Persian? Tauros. Tauros would be pretty viable right now. That could be something I'd want to outspeed as well. Alright, so he goes Rotom Frost here, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand in Blizzard again. It doesn't KO though, and he gets off this Pain Split. Okay, now that's... are we in the danger zone? Kinda. Not gonna lie, we're kinda in the danger zone. I'm always gonna go hard Hatchram here. I think we should be good, though, right? I just have to make sure this is in... Yeah, okay, that miss doesn't matter. I just needed him in range of my Glaceon. It's not Glaceon could Revenge Kill the Rotom. So we got to this little guy here, and we're going to press this nice little Shadow Ball. Nice Scarf Shadow Ball. Win the game for us. So, something interesting about... What are you saying? Gonna heart? Yeah, that's a pretty valid thing to do. So something interesting about the tier shifts that I didn't comment on in my tier shift video because it wasn't really relevant to Inyu in terms of Pokemon we were getting or losing, was the fact that Rotom Frost actually went down to PU. I was kind of surprised about that because I think Rotom Frost was never really a bad Pokemon, even in Scyther meta. I think what probably just happened to cause that is regular Rotom has been easily the best one ever since it dropped in June. But when we got Scyther from home, Rotom Fan's viability just spiked back up because of how solid of an answer it is to Scyther. Sure, gets knocked, but doesn't really stop it from being a really good Scyther check. And if you had Pain Split, then you could even be a pretty consistent one at that because you weren't just bleeding out health throughout the whole game. And that was a big issue that people had with a lot of the checks to Rotom. Or not to Rotom, but to Scyther. They just weren't very consistent. They were too easily whittled down. So this is actually a Trick Room team. Interesting. I remember someone made a post regarding Trick Room in lower tiers recently, and I kind of just wasn't sure what to make of it because it's like, Trick Room in NU isn't a thing. Now, how bulky is Porygon? DT Porygon. He's kind of a... That's not awful bulk, surprisingly enough. I mean, I'm not surprised this thing's space stats are pretty reasonable, given that originally Porygon was a fully evolved Pokemon. And a lot of the Mons that were originally designed to be the final forms have decent base stats. That was something in mind. So, like, look at Chansey, right? 450 total. Obviously, it's being carried by the HP and Spadef, but point being that it had pretty respectable overall stats. And honestly, these stats would have been even better at the time because the special attacks... No, you can keep this on, my friend. The special attack would have also been 105, I believe. I think in Gen 1 at least, it was 105. I might be mistaken that the special stat was actually, like, more even. Anyhow, looking at his team, I'm actually kind of paranoid because I'm running offense and he's running Trick Room. And for the uninformed, Trick Room is a great counterpick into all variants of offense. He does lead off with the Porygon. I'm just gonna throw off Blizzard. Man, if somehow that KOs in one hit, then Godspeed to me. But otherwise, it's like, oh, that Wishy-Washy's actually a threat. Ooh, this is one of those games where I really wish I had a Abomasnow, because then it would take hits from this a lot more reliably. Bro. Wait, Vanilluxe is balanced, bro. That's modest choice specs, and it can't even beat a Porygon. What move did he go for? Because whatever it was, it had negative priority. Yo. So we get rid of one of the brokens. Alright. Now, keep in mind, this Wishy-Washy, or not this Wishy-Washy, but Wishy-Washy from last game took like 93 from my Specs Freeze Dry. So I'm kind of wondering, how well does this one take hits? This is Specs and I just, wow. Miss? Oh, alright. Ooh, we are, oof. Yo, offensive Wishy-Washy? He kind of a threat. Hatchram, go! Hatchram, use Giga Drain. I got crit, and that definitely mattered. Don't let anyone tell you that it didn't. Well, now I got my Vanilluxe in, and I get to go for Specs Freeze Dried. It definitely will KO now. Yeah, the last one would have just been max, like, special attack anyway. Or not max special attack, max HP. So odds are we were going to be KOing no matter what. Unfortunately, he now gets to go set up Trick Room again. This is not something I want to deal with, so I'm actually going to go out my Sandaconda and try to waste a few turns if I can. Is he going to go to Obama Snow here? I say Edge, right? I think I have to Stone Edge. Yeah, I don't really know what else I might play. Is he go Kofa? Like, part of me wants to go for damage on that. Oh, come on, bro. See, that would have been so nice to get off, because I can guarantee you it would have been in range of every attack that my team could have for it. Alright, so I do pivot around that properly at first. Problem is he's just going to Giga Drain here, and I'm going to have to lose a threat. I'll just press Superpower. Oh, I live. Not bad. Okay. Now I'm going to take my Sandaconda in. I'm really glad that I lived that. Okay. Now he goes to Kofa. I have to glare this immediately. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright. Oh, and he sets up Room immediately. Alright. I have to get really lucky with, turns. And I'm not getting any, like, luck at all. Unfortunately. So we're gonna do this. And we're gonna pray that I can KO everything with Blizzard. So we get that. No, we don't even get that para. I thought I did, but no. Okay. So that was a very unlucky game for me, unfortunately. He got a lot of bailouts that made it hard to win. I don't know if the Hatchram crit mattered at all. Oddly enough, I'm not familiar with my Choice Specs Wishy-Washy Calcs versus Hatchram. Sorry about that one. I should be more well-versed in these very relevant occurrences. It probably didn't matter, because Wishy-Washy's kind of strong. However, I'll still be slightly annoyed about some of the other things that happened. The Abomasnow line didn't matter at all. The fact that I was able to tank out that one hit was just all I needed to stay in the game. But I needed better glare luck at the end. And I did not get it. So looking at my opponent's team, has Silvally, I want to say it's going to be Dragon, because they're almost always Silvally Dragon, but I don't know for sure. I do see 6 Pokemon that do not take Blizzard well, though. And that's good enough for me to just lead off with my Vanilluxe. Now, if he leads off with Toxicroak, I'm going to be very sad, because Toxicroak, it beats me. If it's Nasty Pot with Vacuum Wave, I do not have counterplay. You know, I mean, the whole point against it is just do not let it set up. Maybe Hatchram takes 1 hit from +2 to Croak. Maybe. Probably not, though. If it's non-Shadow Ball / Dark Pulse, I do. And so that's not the worst thing, although that's not a very common set. They pretty much always have 3 attacks, 2 of which are stab, and then 1 of which is coverage. And I even see some 4 attack special sets occasionally, although I don't know how I feel about this overall. I think they're fine enough, but I think the physical sets are better. So, Abomasnow versus Vanilluxe, which one of us will flinch? Neither of us flinched, and I was rewarded for my non-flinching. Alright. Oh boy, I'm clicking Blizzard again here, by the way. I do not care about this thing. Is he gonna go for Knock, if anything, I think? Okay, yo. Do people not respect Hatchram at all? Do people just not know that it says Magic Bounce? I'm so confused. I'm staying it again, by the way. I'm so sorry for your ears. Yo, you deserve that for staying in with your what's it called, Mawile, and setting up rocks there though. That was just warranted. That's what we call revenge. Oh my lord. I mean honestly, he's gonna Volt Switch here. I don't really have any other play I can go for. Pivoting into this I feel doesn't do me any good at all. He goes out to his Golurk. He's probably choiced. Now, I'm having a few debates going on in my head right now as to what my best course of action is, because I don't know what his Silvally kind is, and I don't want him getting a turn to set up, is the main thing. I'm kind of considering sacking my Vanilluxe and then just going into my Glaceon and spamming Blizzard, and banking on this being Silvally Dragon, so I'm gonna do that. Yo. 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 What is this? Unfortunately, I did not roll a very high number there in the department of good Golurk sets to be facing. Okay, it crit me. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna drop him a lull. Leave it at that. Because I guarantee the crit mattered. Oh my god. Okay, I think this is still winnable. But it's not gonna be easy to win. Particularly because I don't have Hail anymore. Because again, my bad, I'm not well versed in the Rock Polish Golurk matchup. Like, come on, man. Ah, we're actually getting good paralysis luck this time. I'm gonna Stone Edge because in case he saves for Death Fodder. Sure, this could be a choke and I could miss, but by all accounts, you should save the Pokemon. Don't you lull back at me? Your crit mattered far more than the little bit of luck I got. Oh my god. Bro, why? Why? Why is this dude so lucky? Please. So I feel like I just have to softball forever versus this until he flinches. And by flinches, I mean switches out. Like, he's going for flinches here, as in, like, the flinch effect, instead of flinching as in switching out. I am T-Wave Clef, so long as this is a variant of Valley that I can beat, I should be good. Yeah, look, I'm gonna get a little more upset with luck when I'm using this kind of team, because I want to click Blizzard, man. I want to have fun. This meta's not very fun at the moment because of how many threats there are, unless you're using one of the threats. Why? What? But why? Alright, so let's see. Ah, yes. So here's what we're gonna do to try to neuter this. I guarantee you he's, yep, okay. I don't know why you multi-attacked there. I'm a Clefairy. Now, I will say, the unfortunate thing is I am Spadef Clef. I don't check this as well as I would otherwise. Nice fingers. What does that even mean, man? I'm guessing he meant he misclicked or something? I don't know. I don't even know what that battle was, man. I just wanted to click Blizzard. You crit my Glaceon. And again, I'm gonna pretend like it mattered. I don't know if it did. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. I would calc it, but I'm scared that I would press the hotkey on my keyboard to pause the video, because not gonna lie, I do not know what the hotkeys set to. All I know is that once I tried to calc something in live, and it paused the video, and I did not notice until like 10 minutes after the fact, and so I was like, well, that's a wash. I mean, shit. I should maybe figure that out. It might be a good thing to look into after this live's over. Yeah, I do think, so far I think we're demonstrating pretty effectively that most teams just don't prepare at all for Vanilluxe. I haven't run into a single Miltank, and I feel like if I do... Hold up. Hold up. Why is that still here? Get out. Just in case. Just in case. I have not needed to click Ice Shard at all so far this live, but I feel as though were I to run into a Miltank, I would regret having Ice Shard even more as an option. Now, I'm sure this game is going to make me wish I had Ice Shard, because the opponent will have like a random Flapple or something. And I'll like lose my 2 fast mons. However, I'm willing to take a guess that I'm not going to run into a Flapple. The mon hasn't really been relevant in a while. And as a result, I am willing to compromise in my overall ability to deal with it. Just a little bit, just a little bit. And guys, I'm going to pause while we look to get another battle. We'll see you when we are in that game. Alright, we're back. I also calced off-screen the Poltergeist from Golurk, because I was curious, and as I thought, the crit did matter. Is Glaceon's physical bulk A, man? 256 without investment? Oof! Oof, that's good. I believe that's Glaceon's 115 base stat, or 110 I believe. And it's got like a 95 in Spidef. Glaceon's got some deceptively decent bulk. So as I look at my opponent's team, yes, he has an ice resist, however, it is a water type. So I get to press freeze dry. He does have Jask though. Ninjask could pose a pretty decent threat to my team. I'm going to lead with Vanilluxe, as he unfortunately leads with Toxicroak. Absolutely no way that works this game, right? Absolutely zero way. Yeah, as I thought it would not have worked. We do see that he's physical though, which means my Sandaconda is an actual check. And that's just good to see. Now, my opponent's hazard control for his Jask is going to be this Eldegoss. I'm gonna just glare here though, because I think it's my overall best play. Wow! Wow! Redo, same moves? Question mark? Wait, I was faster. Why was I... Wait, paralysis is minus 2 levels of speed, that's why. I was really confused at first. For some reason I thought that it had the speed boost immediately upon switching in. Oh. Ah, but you see, my opponent has choked, for they have given me a Vanilluxe entry for free. I could be faster. Depends on how much speed they have on this. I doubt that it's enough to outspeed Modest Vanilluxe at +1 though. If you go Lantern, you're gonna get blown back. Yeah, Malamar is getting blown back as well, my friend. There are no safe switch-ins. I'm going to Clefairy here. I know he's Scarf Malamar. So yeah, I can take that hit and just soft bell back up, I believe. I could also T-Wave here. Which I'm actually going to go for, because I don't need this really at all. Oh, he's actually not even Scarf. He's some terrible, terrible set. I'll go to my Glaceon and click Blizzard here, though. Yep. I don't know what his item was, because he was itemless. Now, I am Scarf Glaceon, but you think I'm risking missing? The answer may shock you, but it is a resounding no. And I'm just going to Earthquake here in case he Drain Punches on my predicted Stealth Rock. I don't really see what's to gain from me setting rocks here at this point. The Ninjask is more or less irrelevant. This is some expert repositioning my opponent is trying to go through right now. Alright, he repositioned Eldegoss, and now watch me go Hatcham on the predicted, what's it called? Powder? No, never mind, he went for that. Now, what is his immediate response to this? Not too sure. Regardless, I don't see a Psychic immunity on his team, so I'm gonna just go for that. Looks like this is probably AV Lantern, which... Oh, he's Heal Bell on this. Okay. But what's your item? I'm so confused. Yeah. Watch me go for Nuzzle here as he volts out. What is his item? Is he Resto Chesto? This isn't a set. What is his set, bro? I don't understand. What the hell? What is this? I'm trying to figure out what item he would be. I can't think of one. He's not even like weakness policy. Are you blunder policy in case he missed T-Wave? Yeah, neither. Is he Shuckleberry? Maybe he's Shuckleberry because of the Piloswine matchup. That's my best guess, brother. That's my guess. That is my best guess. Whatever he is, it's not good. It is the ungood. You know, I thought this was AV, I thought I was going to be just fine. And then he rolls up with this. I am nuzzling this. Yeah, I'm actually like super paranoid though as to how I beat these two. I do not know. I just outplayed myself. Brother. He T-spiked versus a Hatchram. Like I went for Nuzzle and got mummied. But he... Oh. I don't understand. I don't get it. He stayed in, and he got punished for it. Good. Good. Friends, this has turned out to be a far spicier live than I could have ever imagined. The spice factor from this game is beyond comprehension. Also, I'm clicking Blizzard again here because I want more chip on the lantern. Yo, did you see him heal? Like, I think he just doesn't know that Hatchram has magic bounce. Because at first, maybe he T-waved the Hatchram for the recovery, but no. I think the Kofagrius play reveals he just does not know what magic bounce is. Has nobody I played this live known that this ability exists? Brother. Brother Bill. Yeah, you know what I actually kind of want to do? I want to go hard Glaceon here and freeze dry. Because I don't want Vanilluxe taking more chip. And he doesn't have a switch into freeze dry. Now, unfortunately, getting this thing chipped isn't great because of the Ninjask. He's gonna go for Drain Punch here. Yeah, he doesn't Scarfed. And that was just the easiest read of my life there. So I'm trying to think about how I need to play this in-game out. And I feel like one of my best lines may be to Healing Wish this back to full. The problem is his Ninjask probably doesn't need that much chip to pick it off. So I'm a little unsure as to how that's going to go. I do think that's the best line. He goes Lantern immediately. Alright, so I'm not Healing Wish. I forgot I'm not Healing Wish. Oh my lord. That's a choke from me, guys. I'm so sorry. That is a big choke, though. If I were Healing Wish this game, that would be good. So we Psychic there because it'll do, like, the most damage out of any of my moves. Beartick's still at full. The problem is his Lantern has got just enough health to where it's, like, moderately annoying. Maybe I live a hit. I doubt that I do. But we're gonna go off with the fact that I do. I mean, regardless. Yeah. I did not live. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do lines-wise. Ah! Yo, this dude's team was a little bit less cracked out. If this dude played a little less cracked out, I think we would have won. He was Pinchberry. Huh. Yeah, I can guarantee you that's not the right... that's not the move. I think it's winnable if he gives me Lantern here, though. As he does. I think it's winnable now, but I have to win a 50-50. And he might just... I don't like where I'm at, because he can just U-turn out versus Sandaconda. I would have to get a really lucky, like, series of events to go from my way. So here's what we have to do. We have to go Sandaconda. We have to glare the Eldegoss. We have to go hard Glaceon as that gets full parried. And we have to somehow KO it. That is our only line that works. Also, I probably should have thought of Pinchberry as an item. It's just they're not good anymore with the reduction in healing that you get. Damn, though, this thing randomly being non-lefties Lantern with Heal Bell definitely messed me up this game. As well as me not being, what's that move called again? Healing Wish. The reason for Mystical Fire is I felt the team is a little bit weak to Pharaoh. Yeah, that's game. I'll just forfeit 'cause I don't think that was a good game at all. But, I felt Mystical Fire would be a little bit on the sea. Maybe I don't need it, because Pharaoh Seed probably doesn't keep up with Vanilluxe's damage output, or this. It was more like Pharaoh Seed could theoretically be moderately annoying to switch into. And I don't really see how you could justify dropping any of Hatchim's other moves. At least on this team. I think on Hail, I would always go Nuzzle. So I don't know. I probably could have played that game better. But at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. There's really not any need to harp on your losses for too long. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, Blizzard is fun to spam. That's it. Peace.